10, yeah.
Okay.
Around 9 over here, I think, in the UK.
I got no idea. I don't pay
the
attention to it.
The latest we get here, I get distance from the equator is maybe 9 o'clock. Once we get to the
Yeah, it's 9:15.
at the end of June, it'll be 9 o'clock will be the latest it's going down.
We were in Denmark recently, and there it was later. You could really feel the difference in
Oh yeah.
All right.
latitude.
Yeah, I've been
Okay.
up to very northern Canada, and sun will be up pretty much the whole time in the summer.
I am slowly remembering what happened last session, and that is mostly due to the pictures that the picture that Olivia
Flying?
drew, and the fact that I end up spamming Olivia and George with Jaime pictures.
Yes.
Yeah,
So
All right. So
I'm remembering.
let's get started. So with that being said, we'll start today's game of Swing the Thousands as we are delving into being students. Actually, we're not students yet. We're essentially the pre-students. Working to become the students in the Begon. We haven't gone to any classes yet. So we're initiates.
That counts.
That's not
We're
that's
students.
like you're like a janitor right now, pretty much. But
Lifelong learners.
you're a student janitor.
Kindergarten?
So, with that being said, how about someone please give me a recap of what you remember, what you recall, what happened, what events transpired last game. Someone please take it away from me.
I mean, I can do George is much better at remembering detail than me, but
I like how he's
So
blurry.
Also,
he can fill in stuff. But we started working on perquisites. Went over to the dining hall, and Essie tasked us
Wait,
with
before we
a
went
shop-
to the dining hall.
yeah. See, I don't remember that. So yes, definitely fill in detail.
I think the Cheshire's thing
yeah,
blow
still
up.
the still,
his
the
still
homemade
blew
The still,
still,
Yeah,
yeah,
that was like first thing in the morning.
just an explosion.
boom.
Yeah.
I forgot about it too. Good, we have the recap.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, then Essie tasked us with a shopping trip at the Kafasi market to buy some Ojafiri chicks for the rain scribes.
Yeah,
So
but
that's
we
the
had to
first
do
one
it
we've dealt with.
on the down low because it was an illegal or like
No,
Gray
it's,
market?
Bad
some of-
reputation, I guess.
Yeah, some of the merchants there. One merchant in the past has sold cursed magic items. So now the school is like against interacting with them, and there's like a mutual hostility of sorts.
yeah. Okay.
So we got
But thankfully,
six.
Ezrin was there, so we got through that.
Yes, good old Ezra. So we bought, I think it was 6 Ojafiri. There were 7, but one got sold out from under us.
Yep.
And I think we bought 6 chicks, and returned them to Essie, who was pleased with that.
We even had leftover gold that we used to buy a
Couple scrolls, right?
No, I would say like a magically conductive cage, and we hit it with a fire spell, which we also bought. So it conducted the fire spell and made it into a heating cage.
Yeah,
which the
exactly.
chicks needed
Kept
to
them
survive.
alive. Yeah.
Yes,
they were going cold, and
I don't know how you go cold in a jungle, but hey,
water can be really cold, especially
I guess these chickens are high maintenance.
yeah. That they were a bit different or highly prized for something, and I do not remember what it was.
Yeah, highly prized is like putting it.
I mean, they were pretty.
Simply,
Weren't they
but-
blue or something like
Yeah.
that?
Yeah, blue and white plumage.
Yeah, no, they're expensive though.
Yeah, they were.
I think Paul's got a picture of them as well. Yep, there you go.
Yeah.
Indeed, I do.
And
Tasty
then
too.
Blue chocolates.
when we went back, we there was kind of an interlude. Found out that Anchor Root was sick, and we attended to her. She had a flu. And that's pretty much all I had. But I know we were gonna move on to one of the other schools or the other groups within the school to do their perquisite. And we had some nice anchor root artwork.
Goofed about
the week.
We goofed about the there's like a spire thing outside the dormitory. If you like take to the air near it, you just get launched upwards. It doesn't matter if you jump, just any way that you take to the air. If someone chucks you, that's enough. And then you end up with this feather fall effect as you descend. So we just goofed around a fair bit.
And it was a ton of fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think we went to take some baths to end off the night. Also, one thing that we found out earlier in the day, like in the canteen, Philo has a crush on Essie. That is all.
Yeah, and it was heavily pushed by the player characters.
Yeah,
also, one more
thing.
Yeah, Philo is so good about it. He's really chill about it, so it's not at all fun to push him in any direction. One thing I remember in the east, or I don't know if it's east, but like on the map eastern part of the dormitory, there is a sort of contraption that takes coins, I think. And there were some people there who were talking about some sort of, I don't know if they had a bet or if they had any sort of interest in this. So we might investigate that, ask around about this. What was it? Was it a mask or something like that? I don't.
I remember it being related to Nephis. This is like reaching back to like a couple sessions.
Very first game.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, no, they were like, "Oh yeah, there's one here," and they were just running around, very, very hyper.
Interesting.
The one thing that you also were talked about by Takula Ott was to go ahead and go see a individual named Goanna.
Goanna.
Yes, we did go to see Goanna.
Side quest.
There were a few things that we did actually afterward. We went to see Goanna, and we learned about the mask carving. We went over to the powder pile as well, and I think Jonas was interested in was it some side work, like some part-time work, or like that? I don't remember too well, but I remember that being the conversation between the guy.
I think it was about alchemy, right? That
was about.
Yeah, I remember that now.
I remember there being a conversation there. So like I don't know how we're gonna go like with the next few days, if we're gonna have to like split up or if there's gonna be time for both.
Well, it is currently 6:08 p.m. And thank you everyone. That was pretty much the recap. And we have just left Gowanna's. And we're back into Natambu. And as we're moving about, as we see the sun starting to go down that horizon, we have a task. You know that SC did ask you to come back to the meeting place in front of the Aspire Dormitory, that little fighting pit that we were at previously, for the next perquisite assignment. That's going to be in the morning. So it did ask you to be there the next day at sunrise. So we have a little bit time right now before we actually have to, well, we have a bit of time before the sun goes down. And the nightlife of Natambu and even some of the Magambia might become available. But that being said, we have a couple of tasks. We have a couple of things that we can have interest with. Guana, do want you to come back tomorrow to attend her class to do these masks. as well as having a bit of potential information going back and forth with the owner of the powder keg, Zokan. But beyond that, it's all kind of be able to explore a little bit right now if you so want. So I guess the question would be, to all of you, what would you like to do right now?
I think we actually left off after we left the powder pile, because I remember we.
That's right. Yeah, we left last. Yeah. So we're in the Magambia right now. Let's see.
Yes, we would be in the Magambia Gremlins.
So, question is, everyone, as I start our clock, leaving the powder keg, so that number 14, powder pile, I should say, what's the plan of action? As we went about, it is still currently raining slightly, as it always seems to be in the Mwangi Expanse, and how the canals are always kind of full of water. You can hear a kind of commotion of the school, the city around you, and you watch as, well, as you're looking about, you do hear a sound of thunder. And as you do, you see that a bolt of lightning comes down and strikes a kite that is being flown by someone inside the Magamba. You can see the string come off the treetops, and then you see the kite get struck by it, and then you watch as a flare of magic energy erupts on the kite to protect it from the electricity, and then it streaks down. You can see it throwing down the band to someone that's doing some type of experiment or just having some fun. Much as another kite goes in the sky a little bit further away from that one as well, looking to catch the lightning. But beyond that, for everyone here, what do you want to do?
Wait, is it evening or are we in the next
It's
morning?
It's 6:10 p.m.
6 p.m.
Okay.
So in the morning, we want to speak with Essie. Go.
Well, that seems quite dangerous to be flying a kite in the midst of a lightning storm.
No, I think that's intentional. It looks they might be catching lightning, by the literal sense. I'm gonna check it out.
What would they catch it in?
With their hands, maybe?
I may as well find out. It could just be an experiment.
I would like to see Philo catch lightning with his hands. Philo, let's go.
I definitely want to see more.
I think we're all headed toward it.
As all of you are going towards, essentially it's around here where you see the kite at. As all of you kind of curiously are making your way there, as you pass through a couple of the streets, past the brushes and the trees, and you see that kind of large open area, you see a woman is standing there wearing the colorful clothes of the region, dark skin, got a bit of dreadlocks, got a bit of a red hat on her head, and you see that she is currently winding a roll that is connected to a piece of string that goes to a kite that is in the air, and you see that she has on her feet, next to her feet, she's set up right now, there is a glass jar. And the glass jar has what looks like a storm cloud inside of it. And you watch as there's another one a little bit away from her, about maybe 10 feet away from her, that is the glass jar. It's about this wide, about this tall, that has, like, it looks like a small lightning storm inside of it, with the string wrapped around the rim of it that goes to the kite. And you suspect that the gas shouldn't be that heavy, so the kite should essentially, with the wind right now, should move it away, but it doesn't. So it's definitely magic inclined to stay there. And you watch as she reaches down and ties the string around the second glass, and then she steps back as you see the play of lightning in the sky, followed by another cracking, well, thunderstrike. and another one strikes the kite. A foot of magical energy, like a shield protecting the kite, and electricity extends down, and you watch as it gets into that glass bottle, and it just has tons of electricity inside it, just playing all over the glass vial. And she seems very, very excited and just happy about this. And she doesn't pay any attention, but you notice that she is right now not even caring about becoming wet, and she's getting more and more drenched. Her hat's starting to become a little lopsided on her head as she is just really focused on these glass vials, and she's getting ready to do a third glass vial. When she starts to unravel the kite for a third one, she loses the grip on it, and the kite just off into the sky. She's like, "Oh, damn it!" And she just kind of stares at the kite that's just flying off in the distance now, and just puts the string, the part of the spool, back into her coat. What do you do?
Maybe we can jump after it. With the jumpy things.
It's definitely gone. The wind took it, and it is beyond saving now.
Hey, are you catching lightning?
I mean, what does it look like?
It does look like that, but...
Then I suppose your suspicion is correct.
That's amazing. How do you catch lightning in a jar?
Oh, there's little elementals inside this jar, and now she's actually been speaking to you without even looking at you. And then she stands up and turns around, and you see this individual. There's an elemental inside these jars, and I'm just feeding them somewhat by drawing some of the electricity in the sky, the thunder and the lightning.
Oh.
That's amazing. What's your intention with the elementals?
Just studying them for a little bit before I release them back into their plane of existence.
Are you a full student here?
Not just yes, just recently. I'm with the
Initiate as well?
Cascade Bearers.
Attendant?
That I am, yes. I don't recognize any of you. Are you initiates?
We're new here.
Yes, we're brand new. Cascade Bearers is actually one of the schools I'm considering.
Interesting. And what's your name? My name is Mariama Katana.
I'm Jonas Porphyry from Absalom.
Nice to meet you, Jonas from Absalom.
Well met, Mariama.
And the rest of you, is your tongue tied, or you wish to speak up? Or are you so just tongue tied to not speak at all? I've got a cure for that, to remedy.
No, I think you're just a bit too quick on your feet.
Oh,
Webs
I
amidst
might like
the
to see
forest.
that.
Navai. I was about to introduce myself.
Just Fido.
Just
Eric
fine.
is looking at the glasses, like not really looking down too far or going down too far to see them. Is just oh yeah, I'm Tarek, and looks back at it. How do you, can they speak?
These inside the bottles, no, they cannot. They're
Okay.
not quite as intelligent as the larger ones you might experience.
Oh,
Not that we have experienced any of those yet, I don't think. Looks at Tarek.
sometimes the wind kind of seems to talk, maybe that's what it's doing. And he it's almost as if he goes out of some sort of reverie and is like, yeah, and do you study it yourself, or is this like an assignment or something?
This is studies for myself.
Oh, interesting. Oh, it's really interesting.
I agree.
Yeah, Jonas will crouch down and say, "Can you see them in there? I see the lightning. Can you actually see the elementals?"
I don't know.
Oh, you can pick up the vial, just don't drop it. You might anger the entity inside.
Heavens
Yeah, so
forbid,
Jonas
don't-
will pick it up and
don't
look
break
at it.
either.
Yeah, can you actually see the
Give me
elementals themselves?
a perception roll, open roll. Jonas, you have up to your face. You can feel the tug of the kite wanting to pull it away from your hand, but it's not really strong. Although you can see the kite is like violently being pulled, so some energy is keeping it essentially grounded. And you're taking a look inside, and you see the swirling cloud, and you see the rain actually dropping in the glass. But then, as it hits the bottom, it just kind of disappears. So it's not filled with water at all. And you think you just might be able to see like a form within the cloud, but then it kind of just fades away, and you don't get to see any real formation besides just like a cloud inside this thing.
Tarek, can you see? He holds it over to Tarek.
Derek just has a deep look into it, and he's like,
Maybe you have to look at it a certain way at a right angle.
Oh,
Maybe cross your eyes a little bit.
yeah, I've heard of those pictures. Yeah.
Really, you need to look at a certain location. You watch as she comes by, and she grabs your hands, Tarek. You want to turn it here, and she turns into a certain direction, and she kind of goes behind you and puts her hand over your over the side of your face, so you're looking down her arm, so you can see with her, and she points into like a lower part of the glass vial, and then actually there you see a small little thicker cloud that is actually holding a somewhat humanoid-esque form. It's right there.
There's a. Ooh. Did they enjoy it in there?
Well, they've never been angry going inside, and then when I let them go, they never attack me, so I'm gonna assume they don't care, or they're just not intelligent enough to know.
Don't they need to breathe inside the glass?
That's what I'm doing right here. I mean, would a firefly care if it is caught in a bottle? And she looks at all of you.
I don't think many would notice.
That's what I suspect these are as well. Oh, I do imagine if I take the much larger cousin of these, would probably care. But I never encountered one. That would be very interesting, though. I mean, there was that one devil that one time, but no.
I suppose they wouldn't even fit.
How did you come upon these, if I may ask?
Well, by the very nature of what I'm doing right now, I was able to enchant one of the kites using some of the rituals I garnered, and was able to draw in the entity from the storm clouds.
They're from up there?
There was a rift to the elemental plane of air that was opened here some time ago, and I believe there are some remains remaining around.
It's clever.
Is this why it's raining all the time here?
I don't suppose so.
She said
I think it's just the
elemental
Magambi.
plane of air, not
So it should
Not
be
water.
windy all the time, you think?
if.
Do you
that
know how
was
the weather works?
related.
I do not.
I think Navit does.
Well, they're varying pressure systems. Sometimes they collide and they create a storm. And Jonas begins to go into a detailed description of what he knows about meteorology.
And you watch as Mariana pays very close attention and just listening to everything you say, occasionally asking some questions to clarify some of her her own ideas, but she's very closely paying attention to you, Jonas.
And I suppose if one is to find fish in a sea, it would make sense you'd find elementals in an environment where there's many storms and rain. This is quite fascinating. We'll have to keep our eyes open to see if we can see some out in the wild ourselves.
Well, good luck with that. Oh, there's so much water. Well, if you don't mind, I must be going back to drying off. And she ends up wrapping the cords around the glass vials as the kite gets drawn in before she finally collapses the kite and does gather both of the vials and bids you all farewell and goes off into the distance.
Mariama,
Yes?
bye. See you.
Have a good night.
This is an amazing place.
It was. Did everyone else see that she was able to get the kite back that flew away? Amazing.
Fascinating.
She's really good at this.
Fascinating.
You do make a good point, though, Tarek.
I do.
Additional turbulent winds from the elemental plane of air could shift the weather pattern potentially. So it could very well draw rain clouds in specific directions. That is a possibility. They wouldn't be producing during that time.
I like this talk about pressure that Jonas had. And rain coming from it. I think I need to learn a lot.
I suppose it's like the old quandary. Which came first, the chicken or the egg? So which
For us,
came
it was
first,
the chicken,
the
huh?
storm or the elemental?
It'd have to be the egg.
Wait, for us it was the chicken. You have to view it from our perspective. That's the most important thing. I mean, there might have been eggs before, but we got the chicken, so yeah. Oh, yeah,
But the chicken wouldn't have been born without the egg.
sure, but the egg wouldn't have been made without the chicken.
Guys, if you ask existential questions like these, I think I won't be able to fall asleep tonight. I feel like I would think about this all night.
And the most important question is, was it an Ojafiri?
What?
Oh, what?
The chicks we just fought.
Oh,
As all of you are talking, you hear a glass vial shatter on the ground far away, and then you just kind of hear this.
Uh-oh.
what?
Wait.
Is she just going off in multiple languages?
What?
Yes.
No. Is it multiple languages?
Yes.
Yeah.
Jonas got one in Elven.
Oh, I haven't got anything.
Jonas can speak Elven.
Mariama is fascinating.
Oh dear.
Her,
Something's happened.
maybe. Look.
And I heard a glass break. I don't suppose one of the elementals got broke loose.
Maybe we should check it out. I mean,
Let's
she
check it
did
out.
say they won't attack anybody, but just to be sure.
As you start going in that direction, you watch as zooming towards you very quickly is a lightning cloud that's about 3 feet off the ground. That's about, I would say, a meter in dimension. So a meter off the ground, a meter in dimension, that's rushing towards all of you. It's sparking as it's moving. You see it sparking electricity against like the walls. There's a cat comes by, it hits a cat goes, ah, and like jumps off. Doesn't get hurt though, or it doesn't go. Ah, that's not a cat name. It goes and jumps off. That's a snake. What the hell's a cat sound like? There we go. We use that.
That was good.
Oh my god!
That was really
That,
good.
I thought that was a sound effect. Oh my god.
We'll use that. But it's rushing towards all of you. What do you do?
Speak to it.
Duck and roll.
Yeah.
Can I
That's there wants to speak
Hide
to it.
behind a tree.
Can I try to catch it? Just like
Ooh,
Tarek
Philo's
said,
getting
Tarek
brave.
wanted to say how Philo catches lightning.
So whoever dives out of the way, go ahead and give me a reflex saving throw, please.
I think that was good.
Navi, Jonas, you both dive out of the way easy enough. Who here is trying to catch this thing? How are you trying to catch it?
How do I want to catch it? I think like he would make himself really big and just put his arms like this and going into like
The things
Plotting
you
a little
don't
bit.
do. The things you don't do if you're standing in a lightning storm. Make yourself really big,
Really big.
spread out, lots of contact with the ground, preferably wet.
But he
Where is
thinks if
something
he
metal?
can see it, he can
Yeah.
probably touch it, right?
Alright, so as Philo goes there and makes himself a big target, what do you do, Tarek?
Tarek wants to look at it and speak for it to hold. He's fascinated by the idea of it.
You can manipulate lightning with your wand, can't you?
Yeah, that's why he wants to speak to it. He thinks he can control it.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a... what do you want to say there, Tarek?
Calm down. Calm down.
Go ahead and give me
Mostly
a diplomacy roll. It just keeps on moving. Like, it doesn't register you talking at all. And then
boy.
it gets in front of, well,
Oh, boy.
the one standing right directly in its path. So, Philo,
Here we go.
go and give me an athletics roll, please.
Grapple that lightning, boy.
You're
So,
gonna get a
You hold out your
gut
arms
punch.
to grapple this little cloud that's a
Like
meter
this.
across, and it just moves right into you, right past you, and all of you don't see Philo, but when it does move past, you see Philo, hair's all like statically charged, and just the clothing's all just like fully just been straightened out, and you are like kind of shaking a little bit as it didn't hurt you. It wasn't quite pleasant as well.
I wasn't able to catch it.
And then you
Oh.
watch as
You're nuts.
it gets back to the area where Mariama was catching them, and you see, or here I should say, well, you see both. Another strike of thunder that goes down and strikes it, and it just disappears.
Did it return back up?
Probably.
There's no remains. What would remain of
Well-
a little lightning cloud?
I suppose it didn't like to be in that jar. We solved that riddle.
Yeah. I knew it. I
Maybe
knew I
that
could
was
hear
the
it.
one that she failed to feed. Right
Yeah.
when the kite went loose.
Well, let's see if Mariama's all right.
Yeah, you guys do that. I think I will have to sit down a bit.
Yes, Philo, you look like you need a comb.
Okay. Yep.
Oh,
He's drenched. And his hair's still spiking up.
Yeah, your hair's just like out.
I don't think
Oh.
a comb is going to fix that.
Just go ahead. I think I will slowly go back to our rooms. See you guys later.
Okay.
You can hear, ugh, ugh, ah, yeah, yeah, ugh. And as you're walking, you go by number 15, the sparring field, and you can see in full plate mail, axe on his back, is just doing push-ups on the ground in the mud in the rain.
Hey, Brim! Looking good there! Good
Yeah!
form! Friend!
That is one passionate dwarf.
Mhm.
I don't know if I've ever met someone so devoted to calisthenics.
You walk by, you see him, and you see he's kind of struggling. He's like, He goes to put one hand behind his back in plate mail and pushes one hand forward, and then because of the mud, his hand slips. He just into the mud, and just you see mud just splatter all around.
Hello, what? Journeys?
Is it an Absalom thing?
Is that what you said?
Calisthenics?
Calisthenics. You exercise. Sorry, sometimes I use big words. My mother taught me to have a wide and broad vocabulary.
Note that down.
He also looks very devoted to the mud right now.
Yes, he does.
You okay there, Abram?
Never better. It's only mud.
Abram, why are you doing push-ups in the rain?
Because I need to do my exercise. Whether rain, snow, thunder, lightning, I'm gonna do it. And what better to get myself stronger by wearing full plate mail?
But couldn't you do it in under shelter?
I could. But
it sounds like you just realized that you could, but you seem to be saving face right now.
I go by the motto, go hard or go home.
Understood, but you are aware that we're in the midst of a lightning storm, and you're wearing plate mail.
That's fine. It's a risk I'll take.
Suit yourself, lightning rod.
Remind me to give him a lesson on the conductivity of electricity.
He's a bit shorter, so it's no problem.
Let's check up on them. See if that lightning elemental getting loose improve the problem for him.
When you go to look for Miriyama, you don't see her. She's already gone.
Okay.
Do we see the broken glass somewhere?
She already cleaned it up. You see the area where it dropped. You can see like there's a little path. There's a little indent on the ground where you can see the markings of where the corner of the glass did fall. There's a little rock right there that kind of, when it hit, just smashed it and broke it open. So she did clean it up.
Any chance there's some leftover broken glass for the Formatage?
Tarek is going to scour all and look for tiny glass shards, maybe cut them.
Okay, give me a perception roll to see if you can find one. Open roll. No, she was pretty thorough. She's not gonna leave glass laying around, so she cleaned it up. I mean, you can ask her though if you want to. She probably has it still.
I wish I knew where she was. Oh well, if I see her again, I will ask her. You think it will be weird to ask her for just the shatters of glass?
Oh right, you like collecting junk. I forgot about that. No, I think you'll be fine.
It's not junk. Excuse me.
I'm gonna head over to the dining hall.
Tarek's treasures, that's what we shall call them.
Yes, treasures. I like that. I really do.
Another person's junk is Tarek's treasure. I'm gonna head over to the dining hall and have my second meal for the day.
All right.
I'll see you two later.
Yeah. And Tarek is going to still look at the ground, maybe find something.
Nobody makes her way to the dining hall.
Okay.
I think I'll join her.
She had.
All right.
Like, I don't remember about Tarek and Philo, but Navai and Jonas have had breakfast, and that was it.
I think Philo too, but he's a bit distracted right now.
fueled by lightning.
Yeah, he's trying to get his hair back right now. Back down.
Very consumed.
He's trying to
That's just
touch some grass. Get the static off.
All right. Is everyone heading back towards the dining hall?
Yeah, at some point.
You think it would be meta gaming if I would also join? Like, is that fine?
Tarek,
I feel like-
are you outside? Or are you
I
somewhere?
guess, like, at the entrance, if that's not too meta gaming.
Yeah, I want some food. You coming?
Oh, yes.
Navid made me hungry. She talked about food. And Tarek will join Jonas and Navaid if they already sat down.
Probably.
All right. As you sit down, you see Lumusi is walking around. Hello. So, you looking to have for dinner right now, or are you looking for just a bit of drinks for this cold weather?
I'll have dinner.
Dinner.
We're a bit famished. It's been a busy day.
Okay. And she goes towards where the counter is. Come up here in a couple of minutes. It'll be ready. And you see that she's preparing a bit of food. And as you're at the table right now, waiting for a couple of minutes to pass, you see there are a number of ants that are crawling along the table. There's a parcel of leftover like breadcrumbs that they're being drawn towards and picking apart. And you see small pieces being drawn down the table leg to the ground.
Do they have an ant problem here?
I think it's fine.
I'm sure with all the insects and all the humidity, I'm sure that anything made of wood doesn't last too long in this environment.
I should think that if anything, the insects are going to be drawn to dry places like indoors.
All right, food's ready.
We arthropods don't really like the rain much. Like Navaid just says that she gets up and goes to get food.
Oh, yes.
As you go to get the food, she knows you all friends now becoming, so she has essentially one giant plate that has the individual foods on it, so you can carry it yourself if you want to, Navi, back to the table.
I will.
As you do,
Thank you, Lumusi.
you're welcome. You see the food that was prepared is, you can smell the aroma of fish coming from it, but it's like a roll of bread. It has fish inside it. It has drizzle, like this red sauce on top of it. It does smell very, very good, as well as other vegetables and drinks. There's some hot tea and some water.
Nice.
I'm thinking
hungry.
about the fish bones. Okay.
For my esoterica, yeah, sure.
Navaid takes the meal back to the
Derek's
table.
treasures.
I think she has a pretty good idea of our palate.
Well, let's eat up.
Let's.
Well,
I can't believe how great the food is here. It's like, it feels like heaven on earth, honestly. Just pretty glad to be here, really.
I wonder if it's all you can eat.
Well, yes, technically. Twice a day.
I'd say it's free, but I guess our tuition pays for this.
2 buffets a day. That's the rule.
Tuition? You pay tuition?
I assume that we somehow it gets paid for.
Yeah, maybe it's maybe it's magic. I have to say, it's so much here is free, and it isn't free elsewhere in the world.
That's right.
We have already been funded to get in here.
Yeah, why? Is this another test? I think it's another test.
What?
Like they didn't.
It's a test. Maybe we're not supposed to use the money?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm thinking.
Oh.
While he's eating.
We have been paid for to come here.
Yeah, and we were sponsored, but still,
Yes.
I think this is so much we are given. I don't know. Teacher Ott seems like a very clever and very, you know.
To my understanding of the Magambia, it's like an investment. I think we're eventually going to give back to the community. Even now, we're giving back to the community.
Mm-hmm.
Wait,
One
second though. I'm sorry for backtracking a bit, but you guys been sponsored?
Yeah. Have you not?
No. You're supposed to be sponsored?
How did you get in here?
I just went here.
You can do that?
Well, I did. What?
Don't.
Who did you get sponsored by?
That wasn't.
Didn't someone need to sign you off for you to become an initiate to begin with?
I had no one to sign. I just signed myself.
You could do that?
I did. Did I do something wrong?
To my understanding.
Better not tell anyone.
That's quite, I'm impressed with your initiative, Philo.
Maybe they were too.
The one who would ultimately accept you into the school would be Takul Ott. So, if anything, he would have been the one that did, especially after seeing who you were.
Okay.
If you're at this point, Philo, you're probably fine. But don't mention it to anyone.
Okay.
Did you bullshit your way in here?
Bullshit? Oh, come on, friend. You don't have to say that to me.
It's a yes or no question.
I just played my charm.
Look at him. The answer is clearly no. He doesn't have two thoughts to rub together to bullshit anyone.
It's because I don't have to bullshit. I think honesty is way more important than just bullshit. Besides, who sponsored you guys?
I agree as well. The facts will either acquit you, or the facts will show you as guilty. So it's best to be honest.
Jonas, you're my kind of guy. Yeah.
Jonas says the same things as you, but much better.
I don't know if it's better.
No, I think they are saying two separate things, Eric.
Well, in essence.
I wasn't sponsored per se either.
Oh?
Though my mother did pull some strings with some connections she had. I don't know if you could call that being sponsored.
I think being sponsored is the connection, right?
Yes. So. Like to my understanding, someone from the academy, from Magambia, needs to sign you off, become an initiate to begin with.
Or someone who was here once.
What about you, Naveed?
For me, it's just convenient in the fact that a lot of Anadi come here, and it's a part of our education, believe it or not, for some of us. So I was sponsored by my family and community. Simple as that.
So I think this is really beautiful. I think community is a great thing. Sorry, Paul. Yeah.
It's okay. This is a good time to also do a interlude. So for our last interlude for the first batch, Tarek, it's going to be on you. So Tarek, I want you, as we're talking about this, just come back to this. Tell us what made you want to join the Magambia.
And without, Philo asked a few times, maybe even some would say pressed. Oh, who sponsored you guys? Who sponsored you guys?
Yeah,
So,
Philo's
and
trying to fish that information
I'm
out.
Philo
just
stopped
curious.
He's
that.
sussing us out.
No.
Philo stopped that at some point. So Tarek would go somewhere. For me, it was my aunt who sponsored me, and she told me a lot about the school, and I have to say I didn't believe like less than half of it. I think it feels like she just made it up to make me feel better when something unjust happened. She was like, at the Magambia they do it right. I always felt like, no, she just tells that to me, but the people here just sound very interesting, and it's fascinating, and a great shining beacon of the Mwangi. And when the opportunity arose, I had to sort of go, and I was really glad that she was able to give me her letter. And I have to say, I don't know about being like honest or anything, and I think there's more to everything than it's just on the surface. But this seems a bit maybe too good to be true. But so far, everything nice I heard was in fact true about this place here. It is beautiful, as she described, and it is big, as she described, and the people here seem to look out for each other and want to make life more bearable. And it is raining a lot, as she described. So I don't know. I think I am at the right place.
Wait, the lots of rain is a positive for you?
It's a positive that it's true. I mean,
Okay.
wouldn't you just tell a young halfling anything if he wants to believe it? I really felt all my life that she just told it to me, so I would believe it and feel better. But it's mostly finding out that the stories that were like your bedtime stories are really true is a positive, I think, because the stories are a good thing. Even if it's this sudden rain.
To my experience, halflings aren't particularly dishonest. I don't think their stories have truth to them.
You have not met my aunt.
Okay, then.
You have, I mean, I can, yes, you, a lot of us are like, they do not, and you can really hear Tarek sigh from deep within. They don't even have one thought to rub together, I think. And he just looks at his food. But yeah, my aunt is, I think she's great, but I think she has an interesting relationship with the truth. So it is a surprise for me that this is all, and he looks around up there, like at the food. This is good. Like in many senses of the word, this is good. The food tastes good, and the food is free. It's just on the way here, I had so many times that I wished for either good food or free food, and I got bad food that wasn't free, And here it's just like, take it. And 40 gold. What is up with that? And then he goes quiet again. And he's like,
You seem a little out of your depth.
Yeah. That's true. Aren't you?
Not particular.
And he looks at the others.
My food at home was free and good. But this here is better, because I have a nice company to eat it with.
I agree with you, Philo.
Would never eat it.
Oh, look at you two giving each other compliments.
I was looking. Yes.
That's so sweet.
Yeah.
Oh.
He
So rare.
he sometimes has a thought he can, Nice.
Oh, he's so nice saying that I think. Usually he says I don't think at all.
I've noticed.
Yeah.
Well, I'm
Jonas.
definitely growing to appreciate the growing friendship we're all forming. It makes it easy. It does make it easier. Moving so far away to a new city, a new home, a new school, a new culture.
Yeah, I can imagine.
That could be part of it. The whole cohort thing that could be part of their system. I imagine a lot of people might feel out of place coming here, given how much of a hassle it can be to get in. For most of us, anyway. Just looks at Philo.
Yeah.
I was afraid it was going to be lonely here, but you all have changed my expectations quite a bit.
Tarek raises a teacup. Here. It's a bit bigger for Philo, so here.
I mean for Tarek.
For Tarek, sorry, for Tarek. Here. And he drinks. There's some good tea.
You know, so you've been complimenting everything else in the vicinity. If you suddenly said something was bad, then I'd be worried.
Yeah. Wait for this one to speak again. Looks at Philo. No,
Eric,
I don't.
Thank you for sharing your story, friend.
Yes, much appreciated.
And he nods. Yeah.
Tarek, take a hero point, please.
If you say so.
Well, if you don't want it.
We can share it.
Also, okay, I see John's
Everyone.
too.
Oh, what?
Yeah, I forgot to have my
Reset?
hero point from the beginning.
All right. As we've been talking, enjoying the dinner, the time has been passing. It's almost 7 o'clock now. It's definitely starting to get much darker in Megami and Atambu. And I imagine at this point in time, your food would be done.
Probably. It takes half an hour to eat food.
I had seconds. How much does seconds cost?
Couple silver.
Couple silver.
Mhm.
Okay.
I thought it was
Well-
all you can eat twice a day.
Well,
I
I
needed-
suppose we should head back to the dormitory and get ready to rest for the night. We have a lot to do tomorrow. A new perquisite.
You're right.
Do we know who we're supposed to accomplish it for?
I think it was for the Sun Tempest mages.
Oh yes, that's right.
Yeah, with Essie.
Looking
I
forward
bet
to
you're
it.
Looking forward to it.
Why should I?
It's with
It seems-
Bessie.
You seem even more eager than
No,
you normally do.
I just respect her, that's all.
Remember, she likes ambition.
As he does.
She is a bit intimidating.
She is.
Yeah. facing through the wall.
Right. Who needs walls?
I learned from the storm elemental. Gaseous form, go!
All right. Y'all go to sleep. Pleasant dreams, or maybe not. But ultimately, you do go to sleep with the sound of the pattering rain against the ceiling of the Spire dormitory. Not quite the same bedding, atmosphere, environment of the home you came from, but you're starting to slowly become acclimated and starting to become more comfortable in these rooms. We move on to the next day.
Alright.
Oh.
As you do, the next day does come about. There's a little bit of fog in the area, the early morning before sunrise. As you come out of your room, Jonas,
Oh.
you can see a couple of students down on the west side of the hallway. And they are currently looking along the walls.
I wonder if Cheshire, if another still exploded.
You didn't hear anything.
Right? Jonas will come down the hall to investigate.
As you do, you see they are currently just patting the walls, and they're all moving about. There's three of them. They're all moving about trying to find something, but as you do approach, they do look. Oh, sorry. We're trying to find some things over here. You wouldn't by any chance have seen any secret notes, have you?
No, written on pieces of paper.
Yes.
Well, I can help you search if you like.
Yes, if you want to join the cryptic circle, there's these unusual notes that have been left over within the Magambia, and we're trying to decipher what they mean. We're gonna get close. We're gonna find out. There's gotta be something special about these. And so, a small group of us, we formed the cryptic circle that's dedicated to solving them.
Hmm. Yeah, Jonas will help start looking around, see if he can see any notes.
Go ahead and give me a perception roll. Actually, no, I'll make this hidden. It makes sense if I do this one. I'll do it for you. What's your bonus there, Jonas?
Yeah, I can just throw you a seek.
That works. As you are looking about, you do see that underneath the chair over here, there is you just see the edge of a note.
All right. He will grab hold of it.
Did you find something? And they all get excited, and when they come over, you take a look at it, and it's just blank.
Well, I found a piece of paper. Looks like a note, but I can't make hide nor hair of it. What do you think?
They're always like this. They're hidden. That's why there's something important about these. And you watch as one of them takes a small alchemical vial and starts to drop with the eyedropper some liquid on the paper. And when it hits the paper, you watch as it spreads within, and you see what looks like an unknown language that kind of forms on the page where the drops do fall. You see, this is something. It's got to be something, but we have to figure out what it actually means. These are going to be very significant.
Well, what? That's amazing. This. What is it? What is that alchemical formula?
It's something we discovered a while back after finding some of these blank pages. And now we're just trying to solve what these are. They've got to mean something. It's got to be significant.
Well, hopefully this helps your investigation.
Oh, thank you. And if you want to be part of the cryptic circle, you already got a knack for it. You've already found one of these papers. If you want to, just let us know if you want to. My name is Everin, and well, you can find me looking around all the time.
Well, I'm definitely happy I could be of assistance to you. And I'll certainly keep an eye out for more of these notes.
Thank you. What's your name?
Might you be able to share that formula? My name's Jonas Porphyry.
Jonas, we can share this if you join.
That's how they get you.
I love this so much right now.
I imagine at this point, while Jonas is talking with Everin, the rest of you maybe come out and you see these three people talking to Jonas around the chair over there.
All right, I'm in.
I'll just scuttle my way over.
Fantastic. Okay, there's going to be a meeting tonight. We can come go by the storehouse. We can talk there. He sees the other students like, okay, we'll see you then. And they all kind of walk out very quickly, speaking in whispers to Jonas before leaving.
What was that about?
What were they called again? Mystic?
The cryptic circle. I'll put in chat.
Cryptic.
You engaging in some illegal trade there? Is that what's going on?
No, they're...
I don't understand that language.
Very mystical.
just other students. They've formed some type of secret society, I suppose you'd call it, or a club.
Oh, tell me more.
Cool.
Wait, are you supposed to tell us about this if it's a secret?
Well, you are my friends, aren't you?
We are.
Friends never lie.
Anyway, we've still got a bit of time before sunrise. Violet, you said you train every morning?
Yeah, this time I did it in my room. Why?
Thought you wanted to do that together.
Oh yeah, I mean, we can try again. I can try.
No, it's
try
fine.
again.
Let's go. We're supposed to coordinate on our teamwork.
Right.
You ready, Jonas?
Yes, I'm ready.
I don't know if that was the original intent of when Violet asked us, but it was.
Yes, I just.
I thought you meant just general training, but okay.
I mean,
You want
physical type.
Yeah, right. I think we do this by physical training, don't we?
Oh, okay.
What
Sure.
do you think?
Well, I was thinking you should sharpen your mind. I thought you wanted to train the. No, it's fine. Let's
There's
go
a
for it.
very different idea of what's happening.
Wait. No, wait. How would you train, and Jonas? How would you both train?
Well, I know how I wouldn't train. I wouldn't be doing push-ups in full plate mail in a lightning storm.
No.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
think
wouldn't
that's
too.
the level.
High level?
Yeah.
You really thought through, you think? All right, sorry, let's go.
Okay.
Run around the block?
Yes.
Sure.
Just want to do a run around the block?
But yeah.
Tarek starts. I need a head start.
They'll run around the block before sunrise.
Who's all running?
I think
Jonas will watch.
Okay.
Jonas will watch.
Tarek
has been peer pressured.
Short
Are you
legs.
going to run in your... Naveed, are you going to run in your spider form or in your human?
I still get exercise out of it either way. Wait,
I'm just looking forward to see your
I'd
form.
actually be faster than you in my spider form?
Maybe. I don't.
I'm
Okay.
generally not.
All right. So as you get outside and you get ready to do your morning run to get some exercise, calisthenics, go ahead and have all three of you that are running as we start. And we do move off, and I guess Tarek does get left behind a little bit. But as we're now going around the camp, are we going around the campus, or are we just going around the building?
In the building, I think. Well,
Okay. So you're going around the building.
How much time do we have before sunrise?
We'll move a little bit time forward, so it's probably about 6:20. So we have roughly 40 more minutes. Oh, according to this time, theoretically, it would be right now sunrise, so we'll just go back an hour to 5:23. There we go.
We could maybe do a run around the campus.
yeah. Let's do it.
Okay. So you go run around the campus. As we start, as Jonas just kind of hangs back and just watches you kind of all go off in the distance. And then, Jonas, you're there by yourself, and, well, I'm going to send you a message, Jonas.
Jonas has an hourglass that he's timing everybody.
Oh.
Timing around. Oh, that is great. So on flavor. I love it.
Derek and Philo probably never seen a spider scuttle so fast.
Oh my god.
There you go, Herb. All right. And then the three of you are now running as exercise, and not the only one. There's actually some other people. You see some people actually in the canals already are doing rowing with some of the rowboats and the canoes. And as you are making your way, as you are there, Jonas, let's see who comes first. Who does this? Make it easy roll right now. But
Okay.
as the three of you are coming about halfway around the campus, when all of you witness a large bird in the sky falling down towards the earth. And as you take a look at it, you realize it's not a bird. It's got wings, but it's kind of short. And it's a dwarf. And you realize that in plate armor, with wings on his arms, he's flapping hard to glide as far as he can.
Die. What's up with them?
Well,
Yeah, sorry,
You-
I don't. Oh.
that plate armor is going to give him falling protection, probably, right? Yeah, of course.
Or he's
I
gonna
think he's actually
drop out of the sky.
I'm. Okay, so I'm sorry. I don't care about the race anymore. I gotta help him. I want to try to catch this guy. I was shout at him and be like, "Hey, Grim, it's me, Philo. I'm here. Just let yourself fall. I can catch you."
I'm okay. I'm under protection of the pillar. Yeah, he's gliding. He's actually falling, not fast. He's not in any danger.
Oh, I thought he was falling. Okay, well, all right.
It's falling with style.
Yes, he is.
Yeah, Philo notices.
All right, so Philo actually gets distracted and stops. So everyone, give me a athletics roll. Philo at -5 for you.
I think Philo is still better off than Tarek.
Oh my gosh.
No.
Alright, athletics. Let's go.
Okay, so as you're there at the end of the building, Jonas, you watch coming up, a bit heaving under breath, is going to be Navait. followed a little bit later by Tarek, and then what you expected to be the one that would have won last place is Philo.
Come on, Philo, come on.
Oh.
Faster. They're going to lap you. And Jonas mutters to himself, and I thought school was going to be all about books. But instead it's flying dwarves and a track meet.
You can
Still
see
be about books.
Tarek is like wheezing. Oh, this is too much. Oh no, this is too much. Oh god, I need to sit down.
My legs are tense.
You have 8 of them. I only have 2, and they're really short. And he starts just.
Doesn't mean they're doing any less work.
You see, he's grumpy that his whining was interrupted.
The thing is, with training, it's important to know your limits. Next time, just communicate with us, and we can figure something out, like a good training regime for you to keep up with us.
Naveed, for being the one that won this race, you have 1 hero point. And for Philo, for being the loser in this race, you get +1 on athletics roll for the first roll you do next.
What do I get?
You get +1 to athletics on your next nice card. On your next roll to athletics.
Look at the hero count I just tricked.
Catch your breath.
Oh my god.
That's almost perfect.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Oh my god. Jonas, the next time we train together, maybe we can do something that we can all partake in. It, like Tarek said before, it doesn't have to be physical, of course. And I want you to be included as well.
Oh, I'm fine. I enjoyed watching you all run.
You did you? Just be nice.
Do you want piggyback?
Yes. Can I?
No, but he kind of like lowers himself slightly.
And
See
Tarek-
the thorax like kind of bob up and down, like urging you to like.
tries to balance. It's probably not working that well. You're so soft.
Hello, my name is...
She just nods.
You do watch as Essie does come from a bit of the south. Well, good morning.
Morning.
Hey, Essie.
You see that she has her umbrella that is on her shoulder. Because it's not raining right now. Are you all ready?
Yes?
Of course.
I believe
Alright.
we are.
It's
We're
only
gonna be
me.
After Sun Mages, right?
Yes, but it's only going to be me today, since I'm the only one who plans to join the Tempest Sun Mages. And that's the branch that defends the Tambu and the people around the city from outside threats big and small. And today, you're going to help us with a very small threat. Some gremlins have gotten into one of the school's storage rooms, and I want you to get them out without harming them. I mean it. They're sour little pests, but they haven't done anything except throw some jars around and be obnoxious. The Magambia doesn't approve of killing anyone just because of who they are. A student that was expelled because of it back before I came here. And between you and me, I don't think anyone will mind much if you give one or two a whack on the head. But get them out of the storage room and release them off to the grounds. Really, it's probably best to release them outside of Natambu entirely.
So harming okay, but no casualties.
Yes.
Is what you're saying.
And release them where again?
It'd be best if you release them outside of Natambu.
Outside the city.
I suppose, as my mother would put it, a swat on the behind.
Would you be...
Slap on the wrist.
you be joining us, Sassy?
I will not. I'll have to take care of some other things. But I'll be there right when you arrive. I'll be there, but I'll come right when you get there. I need to do something real quickly. But if you get there and you do hear some things before I arrive, just be careful. But I'm serious. Don't be what Udwak was and get expelled for killing some. All right, I'll see you there in a couple minutes. And she quickly hurries off.
Always busy, that one, huh?
Probably best I don't bite any of them.
Bite? Are you poisonous?
I'm
Is your
venomous,
bite
yes.
poisonous? My.
Are you going to be in spider form during the trek there? Just giving Tarek a piggyback ride? If you could call it a piggyback ride.
All right.
Where did she say they were?
The storage barn, number 3.
Number 3. So, Tarek is feeling still very sore from the day before.
Yeah.
So he's probably going to ask someone if they could have a look at it.
Wait. I can take a look if you want me to.
We did take quite a tumble.
Yeah.
Now that you mention it, I'm a little achy as well.
Me too,
Okay.
actually.
I was thinking Jonas, but sure, okay, Philo. First impressions matter, Philo. Come on.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. I did not mean to
What an
click on
object!
that.
What you trying to steal from me?
I just noticed internally I forgot how to do
Anyway,
I found it.
You can control spacebar and put first aid in.
once we arrive, Navi will let Tarek off, so like Philo can like look over and it shifts back.
Wait, am I just supposed to click on just do a medicine check for that? My head is empty. Okay.
There's a treat wounds macro. That's going to be damage, though.
All right. Philo, roll damage.
Wait, no, I'm thinking about using my hero point. I cannot let that happen. I think I will hero point that.
Just hope it's another one. It would be so funny.
It would. Oh.
It was very close.
Was it's a failure.
It still hurts, you know. What did you do?
I thought a rub would help.
Far too hard.
I mean, you are sore, right? You have to, it has to hurt a little before it gets better.
This is weird theory. I don't like it. All right.
At least you can
I've
have
got
some
a bruise as well, if you don't mind.
You said what? No way.
I've got a bit of a bruise as well, if you don't mind.
Okay, as a player, I wasn't able to understand it again. I'm so sorry about that.
I've got a bit of a bruise as well.
He's also hurt. Or
Yes.
she's also hurt.
You want me to check on you?
Well, Jonas can provide some first aid. Cool.
I'll take some healing from whoever.
Yeah, just working on my macro, getting the macro set up.
Whoa. Okay.
You're
Looks
right, I just saw the macro.
It looks much more professional what he did.
And you can put a little treat wounds immunity on your token as well.
Yep.
Tarek? No, let me try it again. Would you mind? Can I try it again?
Would Tarek also have that?
Wait, right.
Since...
Yeah, even if it's unsuccessful, you get it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
No, thank you.
Right.
I'm
Don't
fine.
touch me.
Get away from me.
Jonas, would you? You
I'm
seem to
feeling
know how
excellent.
to take care of bruises. Like, I'm a bit sore as well. If you could check on me, I would greatly appreciate it.
Sure.
Just a bit of patching up before we go to deal with the gremlins.
Nice.
So Jonas is currently the healer, it seems.
No,
Looking
but
that way.
don't hurt me like that.
All right. And I think we'll do our 10-minute break right here before we come back.
All right.
All right.
Give us the sound. Yay!
There's the sound.
Love it.
Make sure I actually unmute myself this time in the game so I don't have a 2-hour freaking nothing.
That would be good.
Made me sad. There was the entire scenario about Ezra in the last game. I did that.
Bruh.
Not today.
Well, as of right now, this is the only game I'm playing in. Although I'm going to try I'm trying to get through. Like I want to get through Age of Ashes, and I was playing in a game, and it was on Friday nights, and really difficult player in the group, and the GM.
Join it. All right, we're all back.
If any of us seem like problem players, feel free to bring that up at any point.
Nobody is at all, and you can do the same at me if I'm being a jerk. Say, chill out.
And me as a GM. Especially if I need to talk slow, let me know.
You say that.
You have a wonderful cadence.
Thank you.
Sorry for taking a bit longer. I was losing myself when eating pizza.
I ate some spaghetti.
I got a feeling spaghetti would give me massive heartburn, so no more for me.
Yikes.
All right, that being said, let's get back into our game right here. So, as we find ourselves in front of the storage barn, you see, coming up to you is SC Diana. Okay, are you ready to go in?
Is this going to be dangerous?
Well, that's why I'm partly here. So, as I mentioned, want to stress that we do not want to have any type of lethality done here within the Magambia. Gremlins themselves, well, who here knows about gremlins?
I would like to roll for that.
What would be the role? Like, what?
Esoteric lore, I think.
You can do esoteric lore on
Or-
everything. Can I do Arcana? Recall knowledge?
Let's see. So, you can if you want to. It'll be a little bit harder. But the one that you want to use here would be nature.
Nature I don't have, so Arcana is my best bet.
Okay.
Did you get mine, Paul?
I did.
Open
Was
roll
it
or
private GM, no, blind GM roll?
Yep.
It should be in it.
You should be able to hold down control and do it as well. Okay.
There's
so,
a nifty little macro in the basic action macros for recall
There is.
knowledge.
So what we know is that gremlins are definitely fey and are typically cruel tricksters, and saboteurs that like to, they like to find inventive ways to be a little destructive. Now, you do hear that Essie tells you, we've had a bit of problems before, and I'm pretty sure these are going to be Pugwampis again. And she's kind of looking to see if you understand what Pugwampis are, and you all kind of do. Pugwampis are also gremlins, fake creatures that cause misfortune to nearby creatures. Now, what you also recall is that Pugwampis have a obsessive love of gnolls.
Pugwampis. Hey. Oh boy. Any students being nearby, or just?
I wonder if Anchor Root might be able to assist us.
See, I would actually hope that she's not been in the vicinity.
I mean,
No.
well, what do you mean? They have an interest in Noel, or
They love.
they're
Pugwumpies love Knolls.
they love to eat them. They love to
No.
talk to them.
They
love
truly do have a fascination and
harass them.
are. They love to be within the vicinity and company of Knolls.
What I'm thinking is, how do we get them out?
Well, that's why I'm wondering if Anchorroot might be able to draw them out.
But this
if
is
they're
your
not a
assignment.
danger to her.
We can just go in, right? I'm sure we can grab some of them. How many are there?
Grab them?
I don't know. Wait.
Maybe we can. Can we talk to them?
Well, that is your task. I'll leave you to it now. Good luck. And
Thank you, Essie.
Essie walks away.
Good luck to you as well.
Thank you.
Yeah, enjoy your day.
I'm sure she's got a busy day ahead, hence why she's not joining us.
Yeah. Yeah.
Matter of fact, this is
Should
your
we-
cohort task. She's not part of your cohort.
No. Would the powder pile be open yet?
Yeah.
What are you thinking, Tarek?
I'm thinking maybe let's get some rope so we can release them outside of the city. Because I do not want to struggle with them until we are out.
Do you think
What
it
are
would fit in
you-
our cage?
Are you thinking of tying them up?
Yeah.
I have some rope in the net. If that could help.
Well, okay. Yeah, I don't think they are bigger than our cage, right? And there are probably more than one.
I believe,
So if you have a net and if you have rope, then we don't need anything, right?
I've only got 50 foot of rope though.
Oh, that's plenty, right?
I have some as well in my pack.
Okay. Then let's do it like that.
Right. I can go in first if no one's bidding.
Let's have a look around and see if there are any openings where they could flee, close them, and then go in.
So when you look around the storage barn itself, you see that on the outside, there are two entrances. There is a back entrance as well as the front entrance. And as you can see right now, the front entrance, double doors are already open.
And the back doors?
I
It's
can
closed.
go around back and shut it. I can go around back and shut them.
All right.
Wait, the front doors are open or the back doors?
The back doors are closed. The front doors are open right now.
Oh.
Okay. Well, lead us in, Philo.
Maybe we can go from two sides, so they don't expect at least one of us.
All right.
Well, all right. I guess I will go from the front.
All right,
So-
Tarek, let's go around back.
As you start to make your way inside the storage barn, you see that there are what looks like 6 large rooms inside the storage barn. Oh, sorry, there's actually 6 storage barns. This one itself. You see there are other kind of alcoves inside the storage barn, and you see that some of the doors are closed, some are open, but you do see one door that has a broom that is in the door hatch or in the like on the door handle that's keeping the door from opening. So someone
would be-
put in a door like a broom to keep the door from opening up. So If you look in the other rooms, nothing's there. Nothing's really damaged. There's a couple of like vials on the ground and pots of like powder, but the other doors, if you want to check them, they are open them up, look inside, nothing's there, but you ultimately are all drawn to this one room on the western side of the barn that does have the broom over the door handle to keep the door from opening up. So anyone pushing from the inside would have to actually break the broom to open it.
Someone locked them in?
Yeah.
All right. Are they going to run out?
They might.
Let's remove the broom and grab them.
Okay then.
Philo is going to look at everyone, see if everyone is ready, and take
Nave raises him net.
Yeah.
Wait, Navate is at the front or at the back?
I think near the front.
Okay.
I can grab at least one. But
I think if
there's
Philo
too
goes,
many of them.
I think if I go inside, I would like to be real loud so they notice me, so they can be distracted by us. Maybe they, on the other side, they can swoop in and surprise them.
We are inside the barn
We're
right
inside.
now.
Yes.
We're inside.
Oh, we're inside already.
Yes,
Mhm.
there's one room that's been barricaded.
Yep.
Oh, okay, I get it now. Okay. Right.
Let's on 3.
Okay.
Everyone ready? Everyone have their instrument of choice out? 1, 2, 3. And on 3, Terry takes the broom away and steps aside.
Okay. The door stays closed.
Okay.
Is it
Philo.
locked?
Right.
Oh,
Just open?
oh, yeah. Philo, try to open it.
All right. And he slowly lifts his arms, a bit nervous this time, and just real fast. He just opens it real quick.
And you see that there are a bunch of contents in the room that's spilt on the ground. You see there's a grouping of sun rods spilled out of a barrel that's shining light from the ground across all the walls. But you don't see anything.
Can they turn invincible?
It goes inside the room.
All right, so yeah, where are Philo and Tarek? I mean, not Philo. Jonas and Tarek, because we were on the other side,
Yeah.
and we couldn't get in the door, right?
Door's over here. So move yourself into the room where you think you would be.
So we all got inside, and one room out of the entire lot was barricaded.
And it's this room right here.
So it sounded like we tried to open the door in the back, but couldn't. Did I misunderstand that?
Oh, you could.
Okay.
So the storage barn has separate rooms inside of it.
Yeah. Paul, I have this ancestry feature called Keen Eyes. So I get a +2 on seeking anything hidden or undetected.
All right. Put yourself where you think you would be inside this room.
I think I opened the room up. Maybe I'm at the front, if that's alright.
For reference point, I think Navi would have the rope attached to the net so that she can better manipulate it as well.
All right, y'all see. As all of you come inside the room, immediately you see, and you watch as this bottle of flour smashed against the ground next to your feet, and you see these things.
Oh my gosh.
You click on it, make it bigger.
See where they get their name.
They were hidden, but you're able to see them as you do come into the room.
Where are they? I don't see them on the map.
I think Paul's still.
Oh, I see them.
They're up there. They have natural camouflage.
Oh my god!
Yes, they do.
Oh my gosh.
4. Oh.
There's 4 of them.
Well,
That's
everyone,
so cute.
roll me your perception initiatives.
Mm-hmm.
Could I roll with keen eyes for this?
You should be able to add the +2 circumstance in when you roll.
Because I wanted to see if I saw the hidden one. Unless you say no, I'm going to do it. Okay.
I rolled low.
Wow.
It's bad.
I'm not sure if keen eyes would help for initiative. I'm gonna write this down. I mean, they were hidden though, so I don't want to say yes, no. Let me look it up.
Yeah, I think they're just for the seek action to
Just
find
for
them.
the seek. Okay.
All right, let's see what they do. Okay.
Yeah.
And so we began the encounter. Jonas, as you watch as a vial, mention of flower smashing against your feet, and they're all like, yeah, and they're laughing, kind of doing a bit of barking. You see they're kind of just, they're mischievous right now. But they are about 7 feet up on the top shelves of all the shelves in this room. They're on the very top of it.
So I guess Jonas will. So he's not gonna try to shoot the. He doesn't have his bow out. Just let me. Knowing that we don't want things to be lethal.
You hear him say, "Dumb wizard! Dumb wizard!"
I'm not a wizard. He'll try to reach up and grab it.
All right. Make him an athletics roll.
Which is probably not going to go well, but. Nope, not at all.
Yeah, as you try to grab it, you do not succeed at all.
I actually land prone.
You do. So as you go to grab it, it like jumps on your head and knocks you down onto the ground.
And for my third action, I will stand up.
All right. Philo, you watch as the Pagwampis go, ha ha ha, 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 and they're throwing bottles at all of you.
Philo just starts, while moving forward, he starts to instinctively go like this to not get hit. And looks over to that one. This one is on a shelf, so it's more higher. It's higher.
Yeah, there's no real difficulty right here, though.
Okay. Okay. And I also would like to grapple.
All right. And you do fail to grapple as well.
I try again with the multiple attack bonus, but not bonus, penalty. But I can't seem to do that with the grapple action?
Yeah, it doesn't.
Just says athletic, so I would use and use
Yeah, they used to be able to,
strike.
but
Yeah, there was a
think
bug
it's
on
causing
it, so they took it
problems.
away. So
Okay.
we'll account for it naturally.
Okay. All right, and that's my round.
All right.
Guys, they're hard to catch.
Ha! Stupid wizard! Stupid wizard! Ha ha ha! As they laugh at you.
All right. I have a question.
Yes.
And this might not be. This is going far off the track, and like the GM part of me is saying, yeah, don't even try. But like, they seem to be very taunting, and they seem to hate us. Would I be able, with exploit vulnerability, to find any sort of vulnerability that is not in terms of bodily, but like what they are afraid of? Because I kind of want to get them to be either unsure or like I kind of want to intimidate them a bit. Like, we need to get you out, and we'll either do it easy or we'll do it not so nice. And
All right.
I don't know.
So you do your esoteric lore, and you don't got an idea right now.
Mm.
You do a bit of
Okay.
stumbling as you try to figure out, and as you go to like pull out an ingredient, an item to use esoterica, one of the Pugwampis throws a bag of flour that smacks you in the face that causes you to not be able to pull it out.
All right. I'm going to look at the one who threw that, and I will try to just
This one right here.
demoralize him, just shout him down. I'm going to get you, and I'm going to put you in a sack, and I'm going to throw you in the river. And I want to just demoralize that one. Hold on. Demoralize. Intimidation. Roll against his will DC.
All right.
All
You
right.
successfully intimidate. And which one was it?
This one. Yeah, this one.
Gotcha.
All right. With my last action, I would like to. Are we doing DC 28?
Might be a little bit easier.
Okay, then I'm going to ready myself to help Navait catch, preferably the one I intimidated, but whatever Navait wants to do.
Okay. Sounds good.
Yeah.
Okay. So, as you go ready to aid Navit, you watch as the first Pugwampy that is near Jonas does take a bottle of, looks like milk, and throws it at Jonas. Out of here. And Jonas, you're hit by a bottle of milk on your shoulder. And you take 6 damage. And then he laughs and runs behind, on top of the shelves to get away from reach of you. He then grabs another bottle of things to throw next round. But over here, sees you, Tarek, and launches a bottle at you. also hits you. This one is a bottle of like some herbs, and it explodes in your face, causing you 2 damage as you start to cough a little bit. He grabs another bottle
Is metal?
and throws another one at you. This one just smashes the ground. The Pugwampi over here in front of Philo also has he's on top shelf in front of Philo, and literally pushes over a basket full of items of produce that falls on Philo. But I'm still gonna do the same attack roll. And Philo, you dodge out of the way. It now grabs a bottle of, let's say a mix of like tomato sauce, and throws it at you. And also misses as Philo dodges out of the way. And they go to the last Pugwampi, which is going to go ahead and throw one at Jonas, again, being a bit close. Down, wizard! Down, wizard! And will miss Jonas. It grabs another vial and now chucks it at Navit.
Yep.
And smashes against the ground next to Navit. And they all jump up and down. Down, wizards! Down, wizards! Down, wizards! Navit, it's on you.
0. Oh my gosh. Okay.
It's not frightened anymore.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm gonna move up to there.
Do you have reach?
Because I've got a net, I do.
Okay.
I can grapple at a range of 10 feet with the net attached
Okay.
to the rope.
I would like to use my reaction to aid with that.
Okay, how do you aid there, Tarek?
Kind of like I want to distract it by insulting it again, by demoralizing it. So like
Right.
with intimidation,
Go for it.
just like the river is waiting.
And this, I'll count it as a success. So yes, get +1 to your roll there, Navi.
Okay. Okay, so +1. 8.
Well,
Oh.
you throw the net as it gets distracted, goes, dumb wizard, and then the net just entirely entangles that one, getting it completely restrained.
Mm-hmm. Okay, nice. So now he's gonna be grappled. Can I pull him toward me, or?
You can, yeah.
Yeah.
Good light, yeah.
Would that be an action?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, just gonna yank him off the shelf.
He goes, ah, and he smashes against the ground. He gets over here.
Yep. Okay.
Okay.
So that would need 3 actions then.
Fantastic. Round 2. Jonas, one of them has been rounded up.
Jonas will jump up onto the table.
All right.
And this one hit him with the mill.
Yes.
Right.
And so he's going to size the situation up.
Ooh. He also restrained that one.
And using an unarmed attack. devise a stratagem.
It's a pretty good
So
roll.
not non-lethally.
Right. So you smack it in the head. Ah! As you're holding it in place.
Yeah, I didn't grapple it, but I just.
Oh, look at the non-beats check. Okay, never mind. Sorry.
And I get a free recall knowledge on it if there's anything. I mean, I know what they are, but if there's anything that would help.
So, as you look at it, you can see that, well, we have a special thing we can learn about, or we can learn its weakness, or its lowest save.
Well, let me give you the roll. If there's any special abilities.
All right. As you are trying to gauge about it and you're trying to learn something from it, as it was just hit by you, it now takes another pot of oil and throws it across your face, kind of blinding you momentarily. Is a failed roll.
Okay. And then I guess that's all my. Yeah, that's all my actions.
Okay. Philo, we see that Navi has won its grasp. We see Jonas punching another one as he gets hit by a splattering of oil across his face. What do you do, Philo?
Philo says, "Don't go wasting food." And then he delays after Tarek.
Tarek uses one action if we haven't already to close the door. Uses another action to intimidate the nearest one to Philo. Wait a second. Demoralize. Demoralize it. If you don't come with us, it's the river for you too.
We're not going with you. Okay, you intimidate one as well. And which one were you targeting, Tarek?
This one. This one.
Gotcha.
And I'm going to ready the 8 action for Philo.
Okay.
It's his turn now.
You sure about that? All right.
Necessity.
Okay, now I will. Oh, I try to grapple again.
And I'm going to use the intimidation to distract it. River, river, river. Just shouting river all the time. To give Philo a +1.
Okay.
Go.
Philo, it's on you.
Mm.
You successfully grab it.
Oh, okay. I just remembered.
But not restrained,
You
just
said
grab.
about. Okay, but you said +1 on athletics. I just remembered that, but I think it already went away. The last.
No, it's fine. It would have, but in this case, it still wouldn't have been any difference on the roll.
Yeah. Alright. Okay. And now my final grapples them. It's like, guys, what now?
And you see that it's going to grab items to smack at you. So you might have restraint, you might be able to move with it, but it's going to be attacking you the entire time. So do with it how you will. They do not like being grabbed at all.
Show it.
Can I? What did you say? No, say.
Show it what happens if it doesn't come willingly.
God. I instinctively, by seeing them do this, I instinctively try to. I'm not sure if that's okay to do in combat, but like I want to grab them and do like fall back. Like I want to land prone.
Suplex?
You want to do a suplex?
Yeah, I guess.
Suplex.
Guess so. But how
Alright.
could we do that?
We'll
I'm not
flavor it
sure.
because there actually is a suplex feat for wrestlers. But in this case, we'll just go ahead and do a unarmed attack roll.
Okay.
So it'll be at the -4. It's gonna be a miss though. You have a hero point. That do you have a hero point?
No, I don't have anyone anymore.
So as you go back to smash and get to the ground, it kind of gets out of grip a little bit to where it isn't taking really damage.
Okay.
And it goes, "Da wizard!"
After grappling and just having a success, it is only grabbed until the end of your... okay. Until the end of your next turn, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I think
Okay.
instead I would just, with my last action, I would go into my stance.
Okay. Right. A pug won't be right here. That is in front of Jonas. Does not like Jonas. So it's going to go ahead now and it grabbed a bottle. It's now going to go ahead and throw the bottle of oil like fully into Jonas's face now. Jonas, you get smacked again in the face of another bottle of oil. And it goes to rush over to here. And it grabs another bottle. This pug Wampy that is in... Let's see, where are you at? This one goes ahead and grabs a couple of like beets and potatoes and chucks them at Philo. And does this to trip Philo to the ground. So let's see, where's it at? Looking for a trip, which is right here. Can it trip Philo? It does not.
And it falls to the ground, right?
And as it overthrew the potato, and it actually just like falls off the table onto the ground on its back.
It's off the shelf.
Theoretically, it was 7 feet, which means it does take 2 damage.
Oh my god.
Nice.
And then it stands back up as a third action.
Wait.
Well, it moved, it threw.
No, it threw a Jonas first.
Yeah.
Then it moved.
No,
Oh, no,
I
that-
think
this
was
is a different
the
one.
I think it was the other one.
It's one on the
a
bottom.
different
Oh, this one.
Yeah, it moved to get within. So it moved, attacked, then fell.
Yeah.
So it stand up now, yeah. All right, the Pokemon
And then
here
Pseudo.
that is being entangled by Philo while Philo's on the ground. Oh, not Philo's on the ground, but narratively. As Philo is wrestling with this one, is to go ahead and grab a nearby like pan and smack Philo in the face with the pan.
Oh my gosh.
My beautiful face.
Oh no. Whatever we do.
It does. Frying pan to the noggin. Takes 3 damage there, Philo.
Ah.
It grabs another piece of debris. It grabs like the lid of a pot and also like throws it like a frisbee at you as you're holding it. Almost 20. And it just goes off the distance, and it's going to go ahead and try to escape now.
I imagine Philo holding them by the leg or so. Like you were holding the leg and it's trying to like, oh, let go.
So athletics at -10. Let's see. Where's the macro for that at? Nope, not that. Here we go. So athletics, let's see. We'll just do grapple check.
So close to landing on the 1.
So, definitely done. The last Pugwampy is inside the net of Naviet. It's just trying to get away, and I'm going to say because of the net, it's just stuck in there. It can't get away. Navi, it's on you.
Okay. Is Jonas below half health?
Very much so.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Jonas is covered in, like, milk, baking powder, and oil.
Almost a pancake.
Okay.
Nobody light a match, or I'll be breakfast.
Can I use it like an action to like permanently restrain this one?
I'll say as long as they get in the net, they're permanently restrained.
The net restrained them because it was a critical.
No, but I'm saying if they're in the net, they're permanently restrained.
Okay. That is gonna leave the other 3. I'll.
Yeah, as long as you have as long as it's within 10 feet and you're, continue to hold the net.
Mm-hmm. So they could get out if I move away is the thing. So
ultimately, Andrew, is your dragon with you? It's going to be out of the fight until you... If you take it out of the net, then it can resist. But as long as it's in the net, it's stuck there permanently.
But can I drag him along with me?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. Okay, I'm gonna move dragging him along with me. And
so he falls from the shelf down to the barrel, down to the ground. Pop, pop, pop! Ah, stupid wizard!
Okay, this one's up on top of a shelf. How breakable do the things on the shelf look?
You can break them. You're gonna be destroying a lot of stuff though, but you definitely can break the shelf.
No, that's what I'm worried about is the thing. Because I can't just knock over the shelf so long as like there's stuff in it. I'm just gonna try to grab him by hand.
Okay.
So I've got one hand holding the net and the other guy, and with my free hand, I'm gonna try to grapple the other one.
Okay. And you got it grabbed.
Yep, I just grab it by its little torso.
If you do another grab, I'll just put it into the net. With the other one.
Oh, like a second grapple?
Yeah.
Action? Okay. Yeah, in that case, I'll tie him up with the other one. And in addition, the end of my turn, Jonas, catch your breath.
Oh, 2 HP.
Oh.
It's a little bit.
It's a little bit. Yeah. As Navi like climbs the shelf slightly, grabs one and just starts tying him up alongside his little buddy.
Alright, you moved to that. You can give me another attack if you want to. Your third action.
I think that's just 3 actions.
Yeah. I used 3 actions. I moved, I grappled, and then I grapple again to properly restrain him.
In the net.
Gotcha.
Yep.
No, you only grappled once. I see.
Oh, do you want me to roll again?
Yes.
For it?
Yeah, you have to roll for it.
Okay, cool.
It is resisting.
Okay, cool.
So -5 to the roll.
-5.
Yeah, that's all I was waiting for. Yeah.
Okay, cool. I misinterpreted you.
My apologies.
Wait, so if you grapple twice, you restrain them?
Yes, but because of the net, it will essentially defeat them if you get them inside the net next to Navi. Okay, so you're trying, but it's resisting, so it's like pushing away from the net as you're trying to put it there.
Okay.
Right, now it's all 3 actions. Round 3, Jonas, it's on you.
Jonas is pretty ticked off. He's got a little temper. And so he moves over, devises a stratagem. So
it was a devised strategy.
So not going to strike, but instead we'll try to grab him and put him in the net. Since this isn't a strike, I don't have to use that roll.
Oof. And one more time.
But I do have to use that roll. I'll hero point that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Be falling prone again.
Oh my god.
Come on!
What?
Jonas! Apparently kitchens aren't your area, so you try to grab it while Navi's trying to grab it as well, and it just and it literally kicks like a basket full of herbs that goes everywhere. It makes you go back, and you're on a shelf. You trip and fall on the shelf, on the table over here.
Oh my gosh.
All right, and that's all my actions.
So, Tarek, you watch this like commotion with Navi and Jonas happening. Jonas is like falls on his back on the table. You see the milk jug there just like pop up, hit the ground, and just like splash milk everywhere on the ground.
It's just feeling so like Tarek wants to do something. He wants to like take so I have this hero action that I want to use. And I want to reflavor it a bit in as a thaumaturge.
Okay.
I want to take out
reach.
Some of the. Does it have within reach? All right, I'm going to run over then, and I'm going to thank you. I'm going to take something out of the out of his bag, and going to just kind of crush it, and then say some words to himself, kind of. But it is not a prayer, but it is maybe something similar, like wishing him luck or trying to avert all the just. Trying to take away all this bad luck that has been striking this lightning rod of bad luck that is Jonas for the past few seconds. And yeah, I want to heal him.
Run over to us, mumbling something.
Just.
I guess the unlock aura is just happening automatically for Jonas.
Yeah. And with my second action, because that is apparently a free action, if you use a hero point, I want to run over to here. You guys have it covered. Looks good. And that is kind of part of the healing prayer to Jonas. Everything will be all right. And Tarek will try to grab the... Is it still prone?
It is, yes.
Will try to grab this one with his athletics +1.
Oh boy.
Can do it.
12.
Let's see. It is not going to work.
Then I'm going to hero point that.
It is also not going to work. It's like, no, that wasn't. Get away. Get away. Brah, brah, brah. It's like pushing me back. Like when you see a dog on its back, like flailing, that's what it's doing right now.
trying to grab one of the extremities. Like, come on.
And he goes to bite your hand. You have to pull back.
All right. Yeah. That's it.
Okay. Philo, it's on you.
And I'm still here. Just not at my computer.
All right, Jonas.
Okay, so they would lose their grapple at the end of my turn, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I think I'm going to grapple again. And the one that I'm currently holding. I'm currently holding his leg. Go.
You're trying. You can't.
Okay, Paul, do you think it's possible that while I imagine Philo trying to climb a bit on the shelf, and while doing so, kind of losing his balance and pulling the shelf backwards, like the shelf is falling down? Is that something we can do? And what would that do mechanically? Because I think story-wise, maybe it looks interesting. What do you think?
So you are trying to grab your hands on the shelf. You're trying to grab more of the Pugwampy, and it bites your hand. You let go real quickly, but then as you let go, your momentum pulls the shelf, and the entire shelf goes backwards, and causes you as well as the Pugwampy to fall on the ground. I'm gonna give both of you the prone condition.
Okay.
Well, I can't say I didn't think of doing that, but
So how many actions do I have left then? One?
That was your first action. You have 2 more actions.
Oh, okay. Now that it's prone, can I
So are
stand
you.
up?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, can I stand up?
That'll be your second action.
And just... Yeah. So I'm going to grapple them again.
Okay. Now you did fail though, which means it's no longer grappled at all, so you have to actually get a really good grapple on it.
Okay. I'm thinking... maybe I should do something else with my last action.
So we can still knock him out. I mean, that's the easy way to knock him out and then put him in the bag.
Yeah, I mean, sure, but as he really said, she did say we can punch them, right? But
yeah, just non-lethal.
he wants to do it
Don't kill
right.
them.
He wants to do it right. Like, don't kill them, but he still wants to do it right. He shouldn't. No. He wants to show her that they're able to do this without punching too much. I think I would try to
just the right amount of punching, you know.
Just. All right. Okay, I would do it.
Go for it.
I think I'm going to do this with like going all out. I think I will use my flurry of blows.
Okay.
With wait, just
It doesn't.
like this. There. Oh my.
So 1 hits.
How much damage is that?
A lot.
oh my god!
What about the Christmas? Am I falling down again?
No.
Okay. Okay, great.
Badly injured.
Oh boy. That's what you get for spilling food on the ground.
You just did that as well.
They made me do it.
It was in the name of love.
Okay, that's my round.
Okay. It goes back to my Pugwampies. All right, the one here that's being grappled by Navi is going to go ahead and try to... Well, it's still grabbed, and it's going to go ahead and grab, like, objects nearby. There's going to be a pot of, a pork, and, like, smash it against Navi.
Here it comes.
And misses. And then second action is to go ahead and pick up another thing nearby. In this case, it's going to be a loaf of bread and like smack it like a hammer on top of Navi's head. That actually should be -5, so that's a miss as well. All right. And then we're going to go ahead and go to the Pugwampy over here, which is on its back. It gets up off the ground. And now it's going to go ahead and smack Tarek in the face.
Not my face.
Tarek, you get hit for 4 damage as it runs across the room. Pick up another. Actually, runs across the room. That's it. Pokemon B here is now going to go ahead and get up off the ground from being attacked by Philo and throw a piece of spoons at Philo. And it will hit. Philo takes 6 damage. And it also is going to go ahead and run down this way. That's Pokemon P is captured. In fact, I'll just remove from the battlefield. It's going to be easy. Gone. Alright, Navi, it's on you.
Okay. So using the grapple action to try and restrain it within the net again.
Okay.
-5?
No.
You say? No?
No.
Just straight. Okay.
And it is in the bag.
Okay. Awesome. Okay, so there's the one running over there. And there's this one. Okay, I'm going to reposition myself, move over here.
All right.
And maybe it'll come in useful, maybe it won't. I'm going to draw my bowler.
Oh, okay.
And that will be my third action.
Jonas! Back to you.
Jonas will get up and launch himself at this one.
Launch himself.
You scatter all the sun rods off the ground as you land.
And he's not going to grapple. He's just going to haul off and punch it in the face.
Man, your rolls are so bad today.
They really are. And those are all 3 turns.
Yeah, great.
Those rolls are really working to something with the 1, 2, 2, 3. Okay, there's a trend there.
It's on you. We only need about 20 more rolls to get to the high teens.
I think overall, so far throughout, Jonas has had bad
You've
rolls.
had a lot of low rolls, yeah. It is frustrating when that happens. I've had that on my dice sometimes, just like bad constantly.
Luck always turns around.
Eventually it will. Follow what you got.
Is Tarek delaying?
Oh,
I'm
sorry.
gonna not. Okay. I'm going to run after the one I was chasing using sadly 2 move actions, and I'm going to.
Oh, we'll be flanking now.
Yeah, and I'm going to try and punch it.
All right.
But non-lethally, so I do get a -2.
Well, punch is already non-lethal, so it's no penalty.
Ah, okay. Then all right. Do an unarmed strike on it. Stay here.
Man,
that's
love
cool.
level 1 characters. Get over shit.
You're within Jonas's unlock aura.
do the warding off symbol. Go away from me. Evil eye, evil eye.
You got a hero point, Tarek. You want to use it?
I think I used both of my hero points already.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I rerolled one. I didn't. I rerolled something and I got the same number again on it. An 11. Yeah. I just didn't discard the.
Gotcha. Philo, it's on you.
I had to restart the game 1 second. It's loading because I wasn't able to see any rolls anymore. Okay, there we go. I move over here.
Okay, so you get on the counter.
Yeah, I'm climbing atop the counter. And one question.
Mm-hmm.
So punches are non-lethal, and I
Yeah.
know I have. Okay, but with the stance as well, I know that I have powerful fist, which has something about non-lethal as well. So I continue punching them
Go for it.
with flurry of blows.
Go for it. It's gonna be a hit. That's gonna be an absolute miss. And you just smack that one in the face.
Wait, dead?
And well, not dead. It's unconscious.
I don't want to be expelled.
Yeah,
No.
it is, yeah. It's not dead.
Okay. Okay.
There you
And with my last action, I want to pick them up.
go. Okay.
So I'm carrying them right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
We go to my Pugwampy as in the midst, and it is just going, down wizards, and it's going to head and run up here. Grab a sack of like rice and hurls it at Tarek.
Ouch.
Ouch.
Don't roll over a 5. All right.
Tarek, you get smacked in the face with a grain of rice. Navit!
Okay, I can see that Philo's got that one over there under control, so I'm gonna move over here. And is that 20 feet? Yes,
Yep.
20 feet. Okay. The bola has the ranged trip trait. So I'm going to make a trip attack against it.
Go for it.
Yep. So let's see. Athletics skill -2 circumstance penalty.
Somewhere a halfling champion is feeling really glad about this.
She's sneezing right now.
Where did that come from?
-2 circumstance and roll.
Ooh, success.
Nice.
So as they're throwing bags.
Whirling her bola and just chucks it. And it wraps around his feet and just.
And he falls over poof, onto the ground.
Yep.
All right, fantastic.
Okay. I didn't have a feared action in mind.
What do you think?
Can I?
You aid Jonas. Ham, get something in.
Yeah. Can I aid Jonas?
All right, Jonas, can you do this?
Jonas is in a very foul mood.
All right, before you roll, how do you want to help out?
Right.
Oh no.
God, why is your dice so bad?
Oh my gosh.
Well, the nice thing about devise a stratagem is I can decide not to use it.
Yeah.
I think Jonas is just someone who thinks, well, they're so small, right? Of course, you shouldn't attack them. They're helpless, basically. No, I'm joking.
A bola is made up of 2 weights and a rope.
Yeah.
So can I just call out to Jonas and give him some tips on how to utilize the bola and just tie up the low bugger? So can I use crafting?
Okay. Won't be enough though for this one.
Okay.
All right, Jonas was in his foul mood was about to curb stomp it, but decided against it and tries to grab hold of it instead, but is unable to.
God, every single roll today, Jonas. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
And that is the end of Jonas's turn.
Tarek.
Oh, you got bad luck streak. Oh.
It's a bad streak right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Tarek is feeling not so well, but he kind of wants to just kind of grin and bear it. Going to go in and just trying to. He's going to try to first. Did I intimidate this one? I don't think I did. I just intimidated 2, then one next to Navait, and the one next to Philo, right?
I'll go with it. I'm not gonna worry about it.
Yeah, I think this one's clear. Oh my gosh.
Let's get that.
Okay.
That was-
One again.
That gave me anxiety, man.
With the 1,
Yeah.
just
Jeez.
he's going to go in. Could I move on here, or would that be like difficult terrain
You
or
can move there.
something?
Did
I
he
think I'm
fall
kinda
over
so
the
far
floor, or
south,
is he still
yeah.
up top?
Okay, so Derek is trying to go on the on this bench or low shelf or whatever it is, and is
Alright.
going to just while trying to grab it, is going to smack it,
Okay.
just with an unarmed attack.
And we'll definitely smack it.
Non-lethal with damage. 2 damage. Yay. Oh, that's as much HP as I have left. So hey.
I'm not sure why I didn't count the
Oh my
flanking,
gosh.
but technically that's a critical hit.
Oh, okay. So it's 4. All right.
Yep.
Well, because it's already flat-footed.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
So it's just 2.
Because it's prone anyway.
Yeah. All right. Fantastic. Tarek, you finished?
I'm done. Yeah.
Philo, can he end this? Before my pug Wampy ends Tarek.
Do
Can
I
you get
carry you for Guanchi with 1 hand or 2 hands? Because I'm currently holding someone.
It's unconscious. You can leave it there. I mean, it's not waking up anytime
Oh.
soon.
True.
I mean, I did do that with my last action. So,
So you just
You
drop
picked
it.
it up?
Or you can use him as a weapon and smack the other one with it.
Paul!
You did think
Paul!
about chucking one at another.
I know
Not
it can
gonna
be. No,
It
it can
is
be chaotic
currently-
sometimes, but not
is
that
current-
chaotic.
It is currently frightened 1. You might get it to be frightened 2.
Oh my god. Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Improvised weapon.
Mm. 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 Okay, so am I carrying it right now or not?
Yeah, you can drop it if you want to. It's a free action.
Does it get damage from that?
No.
Okay, good. Then I'm gonna drop it.
You're like throw it in the air and let it
Okay.
fall down.
And I will use 2 actions
Okay.
to
Concussion at best.
to here. And just do my thing with my last 1 action. I will do flurry of blows.
Be a miss. It's gonna be a hit.
This was this
Nice.
miss and hit thing.
It's just it's my non-dominant hand, okay?
Still have some. still have some Mugwumpy fur on the other one. It's like, ugh, icky.
Oh.
All right.
Okay,
The
that's it.
Mugwumpy angrily on the ground, frightened, kicks the table underneath Philo, or underneath Tarek, to see if it can have Tarek fall on the ground. Ultimately, we're still going to do the bottle throw. And as he kicks the table, and the table falls forward, oh, you're still fine. Tarek, you hit the ground on your face.
Holy!
Oh my
crud.
god,
Just
you're
keeping it together.
Oh my god!
Just keeping it together. I'm prone, right?
Yeah.
Stupid.
And then it grabs a salt shaker and just goes whack on you.
no.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Oh, my
Navit.
boy.
Okay.
Mm.
This
Is he still prone as well?
Yeah.
Kill.
Oh my. I'm gonna come over.
Did you move, Philo?
Why did I move? Sorry, I think I just. Sorry, that was an accident.
I'm gonna grapple the buggy.
Yeah.
And you grab him and you shove him in the bag. So ending that encounter.
I'm just holding like a net full of like scampering.
A couple
Swimming.
unconscious, couple just like,
Oh my god. Eric.
Do you see I think broken, like maybe nose is broken? I don't know. He hit the face. I have 1 HP left.
Oh my god.
Exactly.
Immediately.
Philo, can you patch Tarek up? I'm gonna go pick up that unconscious one.
Oh, he's still
Immune.
still at the tree.
Still immune.
Immediately jumps on that shelf. and
Philo, it still
takes
hurts.
Takes
It still hurts from when you tried to treat me. How dare you?
it just takes an elixir of life out.
What's this? I don't want to drink anything. I want
Just drink it.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. I wanted to.
Did you just roll it for me? Did you just roll a 1 on the D6? And healed for 1. Alright. No, it's fine.
It was just.
I'll take that. Oh, it's kind of nice. I would have preferred some willow bark or something against the pain. This is bitter.
Here, Philo. I mean, Tarek.
No, but you're just gonna like spin around the bug wampies, make them dizzy.
Oh my.
They would be making themselves a nuisance. You know they would.
Thank you, Jonas.
There's another 2 for you.
This one tastes a bit better. Stands up.
Oh, God. You're right, Tarek.
I'm feeling a bit dizzy just
I can
looking
take
at
a
those.
look. I can take a look over you later.
All right. Yeah. It's fine. And he stumbles away. Just going, oh. Wait.
How about we go deposit these outside the city now?
Yes.
Quickly, Olivia, I sent you a
definitely.
message.
wait.
Thing-
Okay, wait, everyone, I mean, I think if my eyes aren't fooling me, because school's full of hidden rooms, and I think I'm seeing a door, like a door,
Trap.
just right there, and he points
And
at the
right
place
here,
that.
you see there is a slightly open hidden door on the ground.
Did you let them know about this?
Interesting. Well, let's get these gremlins out, and then maybe we can investigate this.
Let's maybe just tie them up completely.
They're all entangled in the nets right now. If you open the net to tie them up, they're potentially escape. Right now, you have them subdued.
You just need a few feet between you and the net.
Yeah, they're like reaching out, trying to like claw you.
Let's maybe we can return to this later, after we bring them away. Or do you think we should look in there now, Philo?
I think I can handle them in their current state if you want to check it out, and I'll take them out the city.
Think
Do you
it's...
want to go ahead, Navid? Don't you want to check this door out?
I am curious, but I've got my hands.
The door. Yes, the door will be waiting. We just take a few minutes to bring them outside.
But
We can-
What if we're not allowed to go inside the storage anymore?
Don't
There's
worry.
also the possibility that there's more in there.
Don't worry. I'll just tell anyone who asks a question looking for more of these, because they told us. They'll totally believe me.
But
I'll just go with the angle. Look how much they hurt me. Look at this, and they'll totally believe me. It will be fine.
I'm also offering to take these out myself because Tarek needs more patching up.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Let's go.
Okay,
Bit of blood away.
let's return. Let's return here later.
Yeah, rules wise, we can't patch them up for an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we could
I'll-
also just worst case scenario, we can just sneak out at night and go inside of here. See it as a challenge.
But it starts heading out.
So-
Kind of rolls her eyes and starts heading out.
As all of you leave the storage barn and start to make your way through the Magambia towards the edge of the Tambu, you see 4 individuals just covered in like bread, foodstuffs, oil, milk, and like a bunch of welts on some of you, carrying a bag of these pugwampis.
It's not even a bag, it's just a net full of them.
Yeah.
They're,
I
like, fully
I just-
visible, just squirming in there.
I just have to believe that if any students, any teachers, any visitors see like this sort of group in this sort of condition walking around, they're like, yeah, the prerequisite, of
I think
course.
I feel like
The
the,
pre-
We're earning it
funniest part
this
about
time for
this-
sure.
in fact, the funniest part about this, I'm holding them. I haven't been hit once by anything. So I look the cleanest of the bunch. And you three just like...
Yeah, like one of them I think slammed with plate on my face. I think one of my
Yeah.
face might be swollen or anything like that.
And as you eventually, after several minutes, about 15 minutes, you get to the edge, the closest edge of Natambu. And as you get to the edge there, what do you do?
Oh, wait, before we let them go, I feel a bit bad that I hurt one of these. Do you think I can?
You want to apologize to them now? Now's the time.
It's not apologize.
Do
I don't
you
think
see?
you can talk to them, but I was
Do you
thinking
see the welts on us?
I can, but
Tarek
You're
is
better
almost
than-
dead.
I know, but we're better than this. You know, my mother always teach me if someone hurts me, I don't just get to hurt them back, right? Maybe I can
Right, we're
patch one
about
of
to
them
let
up.
them go, for one thing.
Yeah, we can let them go, but I can patch one up real quick. Just 10 minutes. Would you mind?
You're going to patch one of them up? They won't let you at all.
Sure.
Okay.
But don't worry, don't worry, Philo. I'll tell Essie that
would that one
you
have
tried to be...
like would that one that got knocked out? Would he have woken up in?
Yeah, they're all wait
Okay.
now, just going, dumb wizards, I'm going to bite you when I get out of here, dumb wizards.
We're about to let you go. You can behave.
Or we
and
can
just
throw you
leave.
in the river.
That's how
I'm
they
not
die.
intent on throwing you into the river, but if you're not cooperating, I have nothing against it.
Fine.
Never, you're just gonna like head outside of the town by a decent little margin, and just gonna start to like unravel them.
Okay. So you drop them unceremoniously on the ground, And as all four hit the ground,
I'm not doing
I know.
it roughly. Like I'm putting them down and like unraveling the net.
That's what Jonas wants to do right now. Just like just swing it back on the ground. So as y'all like on the ground, they get up and they look to immediately go to attack you. They're angry,
No.
but then you hear from behind you a bit of like rustling and hello, and you see Anchor Root is coming from a grove nearby, and she has a couple caterpillars on her hand. She's looking at them. She sees all of you. Her eyes go wide, and when she said hello, you watch as the other four Pawampies turn around and go, ah! And all run over, and you see Anchor Root like about to get startled and scared, like they're about to attack her, but then they stop right there and go, ah, no! And they just sit down and just start like waving at the knoll. Anchor Root's just like, okay. Okay. And she's like really paying attention to her caterpillar. It's on her finger right now. And you watch as the Mugwampies are going, no, we love gnolls. And, okay, go away. Okay. And they all stand up and they just walk away. As they're walking away, all four of them turn around and like wave at Anchor Root. Bye! Bye! Dumb wizards! Bye! And they just go back into the wilderness.
Well, that was fortuitous.
Unbelievable.
Good to see you, Anchor Root.
Hello. And she gets really flustered and her face turns red. Hi! And she goes and like runs behind a tree. Sorry. And she comes around, holding the caterpillar. Thank you for bringing the food. Thank you.
It's good to see you better now.
When I was sick,
Oh yeah.
Jessire told me.
Well, we were worried about you. Are you feeling better now?
Mm-hmm.
Did the fever pass?
Yes, I'm better. I just had to study and relax a little bit. I did too much studying.
I can understand, but take care, all right? You're already up and out.
And she blushes even more furiously, like showing you're caring for her. Okay. And she like has a panic attack right there and like runs off.
I don't know how much of a blush we can see. She's fair covering it.
Maybe her,
like her nose,
her
you can definitely
snout,
see. Yeah. Even like the tip of her ears, you can see the inner of her ears.
Oh yeah.
Oh yes.
Oh, that's so cute.
All right.
I think we're making progress.
I never know how to act around her, honestly.
I don't know what progress is sometimes.
She.
I just hope she made significant progress with them, evidently. Navai looks back toward the direction the Pokemon pieces ran off in.
And they're all gone.
We should just run, right? And not that I'm a bit worried that they will just run back at us.
Well, all's well that ends well.
So
Shall we have a look at that door? Shall we have a look in the storeroom again?
Yes.
Yeah.
So as we're walking back towards the storeroom, I'm curious to you, Jonas, with that engagement, that kind of a small little tussle that was in the storeroom. How's your attitude? Because everyone did kind of see you really kind of flubbed all of what happened. I'm curious if you're like already over that, or if it's like still on your mind, and all of you kind of maybe you hide it or maybe you don't. I'm kind of curious how your kind of body language is right now.
He's a little bit in a little black cloud is over him. Not necessarily embarrassed, more like Jonas has a side to him when things don't go well that he thinks that the universe is set against him and his luck is bad. So,
and then
he's looking a little despondent.
all of you watch as Jonas kind of just sighs, and then it starts raining.
Oh,
It starts pouring on all of you.
I could open the umbrella.
oh, rain just made my day way better than before. I was just like really happy about the rain, actually. I already noticed. Jonas.
You eventually make your way back to the storage barn. And you see the hatch, still the same, slightly ajar than when you left.
I wonder what this is all about. Strange to find a secret hatch in a storeroom.
Did they get in here from there?
It's possible. I couldn't tell if they knew about it or if they were just angry. Just persistently angry. Nothing else was going through those little brains.
They don't like wizards, so why would they come here?
Maybe just because they don't like wizards?
Oh,
Because they like gnolls. This is one of the places gnolls are most commonly accepted.
oh,
And none
Okay.
of us are wizards.
yeah. Tarek takes one of the activated sun rods and
Okay.
wants to shine a light into the what might be a cellar.
It's not. Give me a survival roll.
Survival.
Okay, I love my +0 untrained survival.
I'll allow for this. Yeah, you see dirt. So you see what looks like a tunnel. It's not
just-
any brick work. It's natural stonework. Just it's a tunnel. Not carved at all. It's all natural.
How wide is it?
It goes anywhere from like a meter in width to about 2 meters in height to half a meter in width and half a meter in height. So anywhere from like 3 to 6 feet. Anywhere from like
Oh,
1.5.
so, like,
so
You would have to squeeze through, like,
on some parts,
even,
yeah,
like,
not
as
all
a
of it,
halfling,
but
yeah.
some parts you can. But you suspect as you do look down, all of you could fit through all this. If anyone
No,
does
but
take a peek inside, give me a survival roll.
No, but you're gonna shift into his spider form to like crawl through that easier. I'll take a peek. Survival.
Anyone that does look inside.
How is this group on wilderness exploration?
Trained.
Trained.
Oh.
Ooh. That's some good stuff.
All right, so Andrew. There you go.
One of Naveed's, you see like one of Naveed's paws, I don't know, feet, like tap at a few spots in the ground. And she like looks back to you guys. There's pugwampy tracks throughout this tunnel. They came in through here.
Came in. So they're going to be back tomorrow, huh?
Potentially, unless we cover this up fully. We could check out if we can get through to the other side. Might have to squeeze a little though. This is tight even for me.
And Derek is going to look skeptically at Jonas and Philo.
Yes.
Might be a bit tight down there. I'm going to go with Navite. And he does not know how to say, you guys are very large.
I trust in you and Navaid's expertise. I will wait outside.
Jonas, could you... How long is the cooldown for treat wounds?
An hour. And it
An
took 50 minutes for us to get to the edge of town.
Okay.
Which one would assume it's 15 minutes back, so
Still not. All right, then.
No, that would be an hour and 40 minutes. There.
Oh, 50. Okay.
It's not 50 to get to the end. I mean, if you're going to the other side, it'd only be about 10 minutes to get to one side. So at this point in time, yeah, it would be done.
I thought you said 50 minutes earlier.
I said 15.
Oh, 15.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Then
It's only been half an hour then.
let's go navigate, huh?
Do Jonas and Philo join it all, or do they stay outside?
Yeah,
It is
I mean, I would
You
go
can
as
squeeze.
long as we're able to squeeze. I'd
Yeah,
be
you
fine
can.
with that. Come on, Philo. We can't leave our friends behind. Or I suppose
I'm
we'd be
not
leaving
really
them
a big
behind.
fan of tight spaces. All right. Oh, yes.
You just hear like an echo from Navai. Like, it's fine so long as you don't mind getting some dirt on your hair.
As you are going through, you see that this is a maze of tunnels. You know, according to size, and you see it goes to various locations. You go to the nearest one, and it actually goes up into a door that is right next to the actual dormitory for one of the dormitories. Let's see what this is. It goes to the Star Dormitory. You take a look, and as you do look at some other ones, another hatch goes next to the Spire Dormitory, your dormitory. But you realize these are extensive, and they all go underneath Magamba and Atambu.
This is a network. We could be doing this all day, and we're not gonna find their source. Navai getting like tired after coming out several exits already.
This is really good. We could go anywhere, and no one would see us. If we, well, we don't really need to sneak
your
out.
thinking.
No, we can't do that. No,
Everyone
no. I mean,
that's trained, give me a survival roll.
Let's go.
Everyone was trained.
Yeah.
Got a survival. Oh, ouch.
Not a high roll.
oh my god.
As you are walking,
Makes
talking
sense.
about going through these tunnels, you just realize as you look around, you're lost. And that's where end today's game.
Oh my
Love
God.
Yeah. It's so great. Wait, where are we?
We could end up anywhere.
Oh my god. Teacher Odd's office.
So someone is keeping beetles in here. What's wrong?